And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. A great night for baseball ahead on the show. It's the New York Yankees and the long ball beasts. First pitch coming at you right after the break. Coming up on the first pitch and on the hill, Randy Johnson.
With the height, the release point creates a lot of tilt on his pitches. So coming into the zone, really hard for the hitters to get on plane. Makes it very difficult for the hitters to guess.
Ready to go? DJ LeMahieu to start things off. Swing and a miss as he was late that time. In the air, foul off first. McGuire puts it away, and there's one away. And time now to check out the New York Yankees lineup. They're dealing with a top-level arm on the mound, so this figures to be a... Oh, this ball is crushed into left field. It's on its way and gone. A gigantic blast. And that gives them a lead. It's 1-0. He absolutely crushed that one.
No doubt about that one, Boog. We knew it wasn't coming back.
Strike two. And Singy, as a team, you need to make the most of the very few opportunities he's going to give you, right?
Absolutely. And you know, if you don't get to guys like this a lot of times early, once they really settle in, it's going to be the later innings that they hand that ball over to a reliever if they do at all.
He swings and fouls one off. On its way to the corner. And a foul ball. 2 outs. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. And the inning is over. The Yanks do get one on the solo homer. It's now a 1. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now it's the shortstop, Derek Jeter. The wind and the pitch. Foul ball there. Rodon, multi-time All-Star. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, a curve, and he works in a changeup. And that one sliced foul. Rodon ready. Here comes. And that's down and away. Just off the inside corner. The count now 2-2. Got him. And there's one down. Now it's the power speed combo. Larry Walker. This guy is one of the best athletes in the sport. And first offering is fouled off. And he deals. That pitch in for a strike. And the count is 0-2.
Oh, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
Popped up to the left. Into foul ground. And there's 2 down. Adrian Beltre digs in now. On the ground to third. Slings to first. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Nothing to... Second inning set to go. Here's the veteran first baseman, Anthony Rizzo. That's a base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Everything came together for him. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on...
1 and second, and he'll eat it and be happy with the out.
Good that they weren't overzealous there. Just take the sure out, keep the runner out of scoring position.
Here's Alex Verdugo. And that one fouled off. Johnson, a multi-Cy Young Award winner. He features a four-seam fastball, a slider, and occasionally works in a splitter. Torres stands at first with one out. And a swing and a miss. And there's two down.
That's about as nasty of a splitter as you'll come across, especially in terms of movement. I mean, that thing tumbles out of his hand and just drops off the table at the last moment. If he keeps it down, it's just so tough to put wood on.
Anthony Volpe in the box now. No balls and a strike.
Man, this is pretty amazing. This guy's very efficient out there on the mound right now. Just 9 pitches in the first. He's got a chance.
And down on strikes. And that will end the inning. One left for the Yankees, but they still lead it 1-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. Stepping in the long ball threat, Mark McGwire. And there's a foul ball. The wind of the pitch. Bounding ball here, rolls foul. The pitch. Not close with that one. Now 1-2. Gets a piece and stays alive. That one down the line, and it goes just foul.
Well, he's desperately looking for that swing and miss. He's going to have to just change speeds a little bit, try to move it around, create just a little bit of illusion at the end.
The 1-2 stays alive. Here comes the pitch. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. The pitch. The punch out there. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout. Frank Thomas getting ready to hit. That catches the corner. And a foul ball. The Beasts down by a run, bottom half of inning number 2. Got him. And there's 2 away. Off to a strong start, Singy, as he's punched out 3 of the first 5 he's faced.
Well, he's definitely minimizing contact. He can get the swing and miss when he needs it, but he'll also keep the defense fresh behind him, allowing some balls in play as well.
The wind to kick the pitch. Inside, just missed.
1-1.
High fly ball down the left field line. Back there. Out of here. A home run off the foul pole. And we're level. It's 1-1.
This game is breathing new life thanks to that home run, and that's exactly what they needed. Well, this thing was hooking down the line the entire way. We knew it was going to be close, and bang, right off the left field pole. That was a pretty swing, and he found a way to keep his hands inside just enough to keep it fair.
David Ortiz stands in now and watches strike one. No question about this one. It's out of here. They go back to back, and they jump ahead in the second. It's 2-1.
The one thing the pitcher didn't want to happen just happened. That's not an easy one to stomach. Back-to-back jacks, and this club is fired up right now, Boog. I mean, this is the kind of thing where you really start to notice hitters in a lineup feeding off each other, and the collective confidence just continues to grow.
Pudge Rodriguez in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. Ground ball up the middle, and that one finds its way through. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
Stringing them together, that's 3 hits in a row. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
Now at the plate, Chipper Jones. First pitch, and he just misses. And a foul ball. Rodriguez off of first with 2 away. Now snap throw to first. Rodriguez back easily. And that one ripped into right. And they get the out on Jones. That is the inning. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. And it's now a 2-1 ball game. You're dialed into the show. And we're back, all set for the start of the inning. Here's Jose Trevino. This guy, one of the best defensive catchers going. You talk about framing, the ability to block, catch, and throw. He is at the top of the game. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
Really good athlete, and many times we talk about, the feet of infielders. This catcher as well, really quick feet. He's able to recognize the pitch, see the trajectory, and get into a spot where he can block those balls and keep them from going to the backstop.
Got him. Looks like he's picked up right where he left off.
Well, he went up there trying to be aggressive, that's for sure, hacking at those first 2 pitches, but clearly that last one fooled him. He could have been sitting on something else entirely, but you want to be able to adjust on 0-2 and at least get a swing off when it's in the zone. Maybe choke up, maybe spread out your stance a little bit. You got to give the guy credit on the mound, though. He went right after it.
One down, base is empty. Foul ball, still 0-2. The pitch. Inside, almost got him. Fouls it off, still 1-2. The wind of the pitch. Bounced up the middle. Jones. On to first. First 2 batters retired here in the top of the 3rd. Here is Aaron Judge. He's already homered here in this one. Judge batting second in today's lineup. Can't forget to mention he's a former MVP. That breaking ball is in for a strike, and quickly it is 0-2. Swing and a miss at the splitter, and it's a strikeout. So the Yanks go in order, and our score remains 2-1. set for the bottom of the third. And here is Derek Jeter. Rodon back to work. Hammered down the line. And now maybe extra bases. We all saw it was hit hard, but how hard was it, Singy? StatCast is here with the answer.
Yeah, Boog, it says the exit velo was 113 miles per hour, and it looked every bit of it, didn't it? I mean, just an impressive swing of the bat, and clearly he saw it out of the pitcher's hand no problem.
Makes a nice running catch. One away. Now the third baseman, Adrian Beltre. He's 0 for 1. Strike one.
0-1.
Late on that fastball.
He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
Rodon fires. Hard ground ball, base knock. They fired in quickly, so it's first and second with only one away. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Mark McGwire. He's 0 for 1. Crushed. Left center field. This one's deep. Forget it. A massive home run. And they add to the lead. It's 5-1. That's their third home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot. When a guy's got a real hard fastball, you can't overswing. All you've got to do is get the bat head to the spot. If you do, he supplies the power, and you'll get to jog around the bases like he did right there.
And the pitch. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
With how good these offenses are, there's a lot of ball game left.
And down on strikes he goes. And now 2 gone. 2 outs, base is empty. And here is Sosa to the plate. He's already homered in this game. And first offering is fouled off. Two down, nobody on. And strike 2.
0-2.
Got him looking. That's a strikeout. But the biggest swing of the inning comes right here, a 3-run homer. It's now 5-1. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now it's the right fielder, Juan Soto. That one finds the zone. Strike 1.
Oh, he's looking great so far. It helps when over 80% of your first pitches are strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
Could be extra bases. Around first, heading for 2. Around second now as they still don't have it. Throw into third, and he's got a leadoff triple.
I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside, and he let it get really deep. So pretty incredible hands to fight it off and still get good wood on it. Could be a chance here for them to start clawing back into this ball game.
Stanton batting for the second time, and that's strike 1.
You know, these Yankees just haven't produced as many competitive at-bats as I'd like to see in this one. Strikeouts are a little easier to stomach in baseball today, but even by those standards, they're going.
That one ripped. And that gets down into the gap. In comes the run from third to trim the lead. It's 5-2. Stanton into second, and he's got it double.
Well done. Narrows the deficit. with the RBI there. Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise he put a great swing on it.
Rizzo in the box now. No balls and a strike. Johnson, one of the best strikeout pitchers in the game, and that certainly is a benefit to him when he's in a spot like this. Foul ball left side. He'll see another.
Yeah, if you're going to be in the game in high leverage situations, you've got to be able to get the swing and miss and put hitters away.
The Beasts leading by 3. Top half of inning number 4. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Picks up strikeout number 7.
Well, they get the strikeout there, and what kind of stood out to me was that they weren't shying away from contact. Every single pitch was in the strike zone, and that tells me they wanted to attack him, and it paid off.
Man at second. Swing and a miss. 98 on the gun. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. And the pitch. Out there to center. Walker sizing this one up. He's there. He's got it. And there's 2 away. Walker with a quick throw back in. Runner holds at third, respecting the big arm at center field. Now the left field. Fielder Alex Verdugo.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
0-1.
The 0-1. Base hit and a run in to score. Now a long throw to first.
Well, that gets him a little closer in this one. He clearly didn't catch that one on the big part of the bat. Just kind of muscled it out there. And, you know, on the mound, it can be pretty frustrating for a pitcher, but you just kind of have to expect those to drop in there sometimes.
The pitch. Swing and a miss. 0-2. Lifted in the air, right field. Sosa under it. Hauls it in to end the inning. 2 runs, 3 hits, no errors, and 1 left. To the bottom of inning number 4 now. The Beasts have the lead, 5-3. And we're back. Bottom of the inning. Here's a big power threat. David Ortiz. Rodon back to work.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats. Clearly, he hasn't had it in this game, and looks like sooner than later, they're going to have to go to the bullpen.
Next offering is in for a strike.
And this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
And another ball. Out towards left center. Verdugo ranging after it. And there's one away. So up next, Pudge Rodriguez. He's got the power, but great contact skills. One of the best contact hitters in the game. That one finds the zone. It's 0-1. Fastball for a strike.
Love how vocal the umpire is today. No doubt in the hitter's mind, catcher's mind, and even the pitcher's mind as to the conviction in the call.
And that's a base hit. Chipper Jones now at the plate. 0 for 1 so far. Foul back our way, and that's out of play. That one fouled off. Rodriguez leads off first with one away. Swung on, popped up on the infield. Rizzo under this one. That's out number 2. So the batting order turns over, and now the shortstop, Derek Jeter. Hit on the ground to the right side. It's in and out of his glove, but they get the out at first, and that'll do it for the inning. We go to the top of the 5th, and now the catcher comes up to hit. Jose Trevino. As he turns on the rubber, and with that good live arm delivers. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. The lefty fires. Popped up. Chipper in pursuit. He's got it. And there's one down.
Well, that was a pitch you got to crush. Unbelievable that he missed it right there. And I'm telling you, he is going to be frustrated with himself until his next at bat.
LeMahieu batting with one down, takes a strike. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
Well, on the mound, very efficient, able to produce an outcome, it seems like, within the 3rd or 4th pitch of just about every at bat.
And a 1-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. And a pitch. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Not the best location with the fastball on strike 3, but when you're pumping high 90s, you'll get away with some of those. More margin for error. You know, the fastball has become such a huge strikeout pitch in the sport. And I think a lot of it has to do with all the attention and emphasis on improved spin rates. These fastballs are just exploding out of the pitcher's hands and jumping through the zone.
The 1-1. And that one hammered way back there. It's a bomb. That was blasted to the moon. His 2nd home run of the game. It's 5-4. That one just sounded different.
And might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I can feel that swing from the booth. That's exactly the pitch he was looking for. Crushes it and hits it out of the ballpark.
Soto now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. Swing and a miss.
Love to see it. Power versus power right there.
Left field. And it's just foul. And ball one.
Really nice slider right there. Sweeping across the dish, but just couldn't hang the edge.
2 down, nobody on. And we're at the top of the 5th. Swings and misses. That's the 3rd out. But not before they're able to draw closer with this blast. It's down to 1 at 5-4. Larry Walker will hit next. And here it comes. That one ripped right center field. That's back. And it's off the wall. And nice work to hold him to a single. Got it back in fast.
All over that one right there. Absolutely blasted that one into the gap, but just didn't have quite enough to clear the wall out there. Maybe a little more elevation under it and it carries over, but that's a swing you'll be happy with every time. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Beltre stands in here. Tried to hold back his swing there, but went around. Over to first, and he's saved. The 0-1. And that one fouled off.
Great swing and solid contact. Just a little too quick. He's got to stay back a little longer.
That one not close. And it's 1-2.
Well, the good thing so far is that he hasn't issued any free passes. Unfortunately, they're making pretty good contact. So not getting the swings and misses and making that defense work behind it.
Dunks one down, base hit.
Anything but pretty right there, but he'll take it every time.
New pitcher for the Yankees, Luke Weaver.
Well, at this point in the ball game, we're talking about middle innings, and you get a little length out of this arm coming out of the bullpen. We'll see just how many outs he's able to give his skipper.
Swings here and blasts one left field. Verdugo ranging back. Tattooed to Tatertown and gone. Another homer. He's done it again. His 2nd homer of the game. And they tack on 3. It's 8-4. That's their 4th home run of the game.
They can't stop, and they won't stop hitting home runs in this one, Boog. They're clearly feeding off of each other at the dish. Just an excellent swing all the way around, and it had that sound coming off the bat that gets everyone's attention. Got a pitch to drive, short to the baseball, squared it up, and the backspin carried it out of here.
Digging in, Frank Thomas. Pitch misses inside, and it's 1-0. Nobody out with 3 runs in already this frame. Last half of inning number 5. Now a fly ball to right center. Judge makes the play. 1 down.
Up next for the Heat.
Now it's the power speed combo. Sammy Sosa, 1 for 2. Swings through that one for strike 1.
This guy's usually not one to chase pitches off the plate, but he did there. We'll see if he can tighten up his zone a little bit.
1 down, base is empty. That one is absolutely belted. And in one hops the wall.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. He really stung that pitch and drove it deep, but pretty surprised he didn't end up on second base right there. I think he probably should have. But you know what? We'll give credit to the defense for holding him to a long single.
And it's fouled away. Man at first, 1 away. Cut on and miss. Struck him out. 2 away.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
Man at first, and here's the catcher, Pudge Rodriguez. Check swing went around. That's strike one.
One strike.
Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. LeMahieu drifts towards it. Drops into the glove. And that's the third out. But the biggest swing of the inning comes right here, a 3-run homer. It's now 8-4. All set for the top of the 6th. And now the DH, Giancarlo Stanton. Ripped to third. Throws to first in time. And they take care of Stanton for the out.
Fastball groove right down the middle. Usually a lot of damage done with that pitch. A hard grounder, but he wanted to get that ball in the air, maybe drive it into the gap.
And that one is lifted in the air. High bounce over the fence for an automatic double.
The automatic double kind of feels like enjoying cruise control in your car, Boog. You don't need to keep the pedal down as you cruise into second base. Just no worries in the world. You know what? He put a really good swing on that one.
Sosa hauls it in, 2 away. They've got a potent lineup, and when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. Verdugo in the box again, takes a strike. Right through there for a strike.
And at bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
And a swing and a miss. That ends the frame. So one hit is all they get. On to the bottom of inning number 6. The Beasts on top 8-4. Well, we go bottom 6. Standing in is the power hitting second baseman, Chipper Jones. The right-hander back to work. Fought off foul. Weaver in his 7th season, 30 years old now, and he found his way onto the team after being claimed off waivers. Ripped, but it curls foul. At the belt and fires. Struck him out looking.
Wow, short work to send him packing to start the inning, and no messing around either. All 3 pitches were in the strike zone, attack mode all the way, and that's pretty impressive given the pop he was dealing with at the plate.
Foul ball there. Base is empty, 1 away here in the bottom of the 6th. Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. He'll touch them all. It's 9-4. That's their 5th homer of the game.
Man, they're all getting into the action. It's starting to feel like a home run derby up here. That one was a hanger, and pitchers typically don't get away with making a mistake like that. And right there, he made him pay.
Now, Larry Walker. Base knock center field. And that should be extra bases. Runner on at first with 1 gone. At the plate, Adrian Beltre. This guy, one of the best contact men in the sport as well. Outstanding on the defensive end.
0-1.
Swings through that one out in front that time.
Part of the order coming through now, and with 1 home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
Walker leads off first with 1 away. Smoked into left, base hit. They get it in quickly. So first and second now, 1 out.
Oh, this has been a really nice game at the plate for him. He looks locked in. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Swings through that one.
0-1.
1
strike.
Oh, strike 1 is so critical in a bat like this with a real threat at the plate looking to do damage.
Way inside. Runners at first and second with 1 gone. Big swing and a miss.
He's been able to go inside as well as outside, effectively working both sides of the plate in this at bat.
And misses inside.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Trevino snags it for the second out. So first and second with 2 outs. Next is the designated hitter, Frank Thomas. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a flyout. There's a strike.
0-1.
2 outs. Couple of base runners at first and second. And a foul ball.
Looked like you got a little excited on that fastball. Got to think to yourself, I want to stay up the middle. That way, if you're a little bit early, you hit it out of the ballpark. If you're a little late, opposite field knock.
Got him. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. But the solo shot stretches their lead even further. It's now 9-4. Top of inning number 7, and stepping in for the Yankees, Anthony Volpe. And first offering is fouled off. Kicks and deals. Fastball in for a strike, and it's 0-2. That one the other way, and it stays fair. And that rolls into the corner. Makes the turn and heads for second. Not stopping. He's going for 3. And he makes it into third with a leadoff triple.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way. If you're going to get something going, this is the time to do it. You get the leadoff man on. Everybody's got to look over the shoulder and say, I'm just going to keep the line moving. Don't try to do too much.
Tosses to first. That's the first out, the top of the 7th. So the lineup flips over. Now here is DJ LeMahieu. That one finds the zone. That's strike 1. 1 away with a runner at third. Base hit and a run in to score.
Well done. Drives in the run. Just a simple ground ball the other way that had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
And now the lefty. Strike 2. The Yankees looking to rally. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. That's out number 2.
Such a challenge when a guy's got great velocity. He's throwing a slider over 90 miles per hour. You want to be ready to hit that fastball, but that late break just eats you up every time.
And a pitch. Pulls that one foul. LeMahieu off of first with 2 away. Swings and misses, struck him out. But the RBI single pushes across a run. It's now 9-5. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Ian Hamilton. And the batter now, Sammy Sosa. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. The pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
0-1.
Ripped on the ground to second. Torres over to first. And a quick out, number 1. Fouled off to the right. Left-hand batter waits. The other way. He's got it, and there's 2 away.
Not fooled at all right there. He was clearly all over it, but sometimes you hit it too hard and right at someone. You're looking for one of those bloop hits to get a knock sometimes.
He swings and hits a fly ball center field, and it falls.
Hitting is really easy for some guys. One thing that I can see already, his bat stays in the zone on plane for an extended period of time. And guys like that, they have a high contact rate and they have more barrels because of that bat being on plane. And even when you don't get it.
No trouble here, puts it away for the out. Ready to begin the eighth, Giancarlo Stanton at the plate. Fastball for a strike.
You know, these Yankees, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. Everything seems to be clicking, and the 6 extra base hits in the game kind of tells you everything you need to know. They're not getting fooled up there at all.
Up next for the Yankees.
Man at first, and next for New York, Anthony Rizzo. And there's a strike. Good heater at 98. Swings through that one for strike 2.
0-2.
Fights it off. He'll see another. Stanton gets his lead at first. Nobody out. On the ground. Steps on the bag for one. Gleyber Torres up to hit. And a strike to Gleyber.
Now, these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ballgame.
Couldn't catch up to the heater.
Well, he showed a lot of conviction with the fastball there, not just because of the velocity, but also the ability to command it on the inside part of the plate.
Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. The Yanks lead. And welcome back to the ballpark. Stepping in, Derek Jeter. Hamilton back to work. Liner, and that should be extra bases. But now he holds it first with a leadoff single. Little surprising he didn't try for 2.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Solid swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good balance. Nice extension. And he met it out front for the line drive knock.
Next to hit, Larry Walker. Found back our way, and that's out of play. Left-hand hitter waits. And that gets the inside corner for a strike. And it's through for a hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
I really like that swing, man. He didn't just push it the other way through the infield. He drove it that way, and it kind of makes me think he was thinking opposite field as he stepped into the box. Got a pitch he liked, and he got it done.
Beltre stands in here. Tried to hold back his swing there, but went around. On the ground to the left, and that's just foul. Swing and a miss. The velocity blasted it right past him. And now the first baseman, Mark McGwire. Ripped into right center, and that should be extra bases. Throw back in, holds the runner at third. Base is now loaded, only one away. So now the DH spot, Frank Thomas.
Went down looking on 3 pitches last time. Let's see if he can be a little more aggressive right here.
This one is blasted. A no-doubter. Grand slam. A gigantic blast. It's 13-5. He only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at-bat, Booth. Aggressive, and it paid off. Well, he comes through big time with the grand
pitching change here. Tommy Kahnle.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
Throws to first in time. 2 outs, base is empty. And now here is David Ortiz. Lifted in the air, right center field. Judge getting an angle on it. Corrals it. And that ends the inning. But they leave their mark on the inning as we get another look at the grand slam. Last chance coming. And we're back. We go to the 9th, and the batter will be the shortstop, Anthony Volpe. And a strike in there.
I mean, his pitch efficiency, ability to get ahead in the count, at times pitch to contact, let the defense work behind him. That's why he's still in the game here in the 9th inning.
In the air, left side, and that's a fair ball. Now he'll turn for second, and that rolls into the corner. Around second now, going for 3. And he's into third base with a leadoff triple. Here's the catcher, Jose Trevino. And that's in there for strike 1. You just don't see it that much anymore. A guy being this efficient and getting this deep into the game.
I wonder if he's going to be able to close it out. There's just something about that 9th inning.
And there's a rocket into the outfield. Runner from third comes across, 13-6. And that's a double. Now it's LeMahieu up to hit.
RBI knock for him last time. Now a chance to drive in another run.
The lefty closing in on 100 pitches. The Yankees with a lot of ground to make up here at the top of the 9th. In there at the knees for a strike. Right through there, got him. And a strikeout for the first out here in the 9th. A big performance on the mound. Lots of strikeouts. That was number 14.
Yeah, clearly trust.
Oh, now this is blasted. Way back there. On its way. Gone. And he's gone yard again. That's his 3rd home run of the game. And they slice into the lead. It's 13-8. Singy, the ball is jumping off his bat.
Yes, it is. Tons of loud contact. Man, it's been impressive.
And that should be extra bases. Around first and hustling for second. They're still chasing it as he rounds second. The throw in, pulls into third safely with a triple. So 1 gone with a runner at third. Giancarlo Stanton digs in now. Kicks and fires. Right side, hard hit. Chipper fires to first. Now 2 away as they get a run across.
Well, a run comes across the score right there, but defensively, when you have a lead like this late in the ball game, you're counting outs. Nice job of simply just trading a run for an out.
Hard hit, right side. On to first, ball game.
Well, what a gutsy performance. He saved the bullpen, gave him the day off. He wasn't super dominant, but he found a way to pitch. And when guys don't have their best stuff inning after inning throughout an entire game, that's exactly what he did to get this win today.
A 13-9 final score in this one. For Chris Singleton and